A second day of strikes by French air traffic controllers, disrupting more flights and causing cancellations at airports in France. About 40% of flights serving the country's capital, Paris, have been cancelled, leaving hundreds of thousands of passengers scrambling to find backup plans at the height of summer travel season. French air traffic controllers are holding a 2-day walkout in protest at this understaffing and what they described as toxic work conditions, as well as aging equipment. Strikes are adding to uncertainty across Europe's wider travel sector due to ongoing geopolitical tensions and consumers' budgetary constraints. Ross Cullen with this report.
Summer is high season for American tourists in Europe, with countless travellers coming to countries like France from June to September every year. But travel from Europe to the United States is in decline. Some European airlines are slashing their airfares as transatlantic demand drops. Aviation analysts say bookings to the United States for July showed a 13% year-on-year fall.
We've noticed that the travel is really inexpensive to go back to the United States, and we think people are apprehensive of what might happen to them, that they might not be welcomed.
Possibly the Trump policies and the fact that it's really anti-immigration, LGBTQ, all of that stuff, and there are travel advisories all over the place for warning people that the US might not be the friendliest place to travel.
C'est une question un peu compliquée, délicate, mais je pense que c'est à cause de ce qui s'est passé avec les élections, Trump et un peu politiquement parlant. Et ensuite je pense que les États-Unis n'est pas aussi sûr que l'Europe ou d'autres destinations qui sont plus attrayantes pour les Européens, par exemple, comme l'Asie.
And the most popular country in the world, in terms of number of visitors annually, is France. The capital has some of the most famous landmarks on the planet. Travel industry experts like Tom Jenkins of the European Tourism Association say there are some problems starting to affect the sector, including limits on hotel capacity.
To a certain extent, we're starting to see problems with over-demand in certain areas, certainly places such as Paris, Rome, Venice, even London. We're seeing capacity constraints cut in.
Tourists from across Asia are also keen on trips to Europe, giving the continent's tourism sector a regular source of summer income. But the Asian countries people are coming on holiday from are changing.
Because of the problems with Russia and Ukraine, we are seeing a real suppression in demand from Asia. Some people are defying this. Certainly India is booming as an origin market for Europe. Indonesia is doing very, very well. Places such as Vietnam are surprisingly active in sending people into Europe. But in broad terms, the big origin markets such as Japan and China are down from where they used to be.
72% of Chinese respondents to a June survey conducted by the non-profit European Travel Commission say they plan to travel to Europe this summer. That's up from 2024, but there is a caveat.
The share of respondents who said they were planning to spend more than $230 a day has fallen by 11% for the same period last year. That drop in holiday budgets is especially noteworthy among Chinese and US travellers.
As the summer season gets underway, businesses across Europe are hoping for a bumper July and August to take advantage of the dropping demand for travel to the United States. Ross Cullen, CNA, Paris.